Deep in the heart of the countryside in the Midwest of the United States, there lies a serene and charming small village. A fierce storm is brewing quietly. Dark clouds hang gloomily overhead, and the rain pours down in sheets. The nearby river rises rapidly, and the flood begins to approach the village. The water level keeps rising relentlessly, as if it is going to engulf everything in sight. In the center of the village stands an ancient and solemn church. Inside the church, Father Michael is praying devoutly. His expression is solemn, and he is fully concentrated. When the water seeps into the church and slowly rises to his knees, he still remains firmly immersed in the worship of God. Just then, Jack, a local fisherman, rows his sturdy fishing boat to the church. Father Michael, he shouts loudly, with urgency in his voice. Get on the boat quickly. The flood is getting more and more ferocious. If you stay here, you will be drowned. But Father Michael shakes his head firmly and says, No, Jack, I firmly believe that God will come to save me. You go and save the others first. Before long, the water level rises again and has reached Father Michael's chest. He has to stand on the altar, and his robe is already soaked through. At this time, Sarah, the deputy of the sheriff, drives a speedboat and rushes towards the church at high speed. Father, please, she pleads. Get on the boat. There's no time to lose. You are in great danger now, however. Father Michael remains unmoved. He says, I will not leave my church. I know clearly in my heart that God will surely save me. You should go to help those who need help more urgently. The flood continues to rage wildly, and soon the entire church is submerged. Father Michael clings tightly to the cross on the spire of the church. A rescue helicopter dispatched by the state emergency services hovers overhead. Captain Johnson, the pilot, lowers a rope ladder and shouts loudly, Father, this is your last chance. We can't watch you being drowned by the flood. Father Michael still responds stubbornly, I will not give up my post. God will save me. You go and help the others. God is with me. Unfortunately, the flood finally claims Father Michael's life. When he arrives in heaven, his heart is filled with anger and confusion. He questions God, saying, Lord, I have dedicated my whole life to serving you and have served you conscientiously. Why didn't you save me? God looks at Father Michael with love and compassion and says, My dear child, I really tried to save you. The first time, I sent Jack to save you in his boat. I thought you might be worried about the safety of the small boat. Then, I sent Sarah to go in a speedboat, but you still refused. Finally, I sent a helicopter to save you in the most solemn way, but you still were not willing to accept the rescue. I thought you were so eager to be by my side that you rejected all the chances I gave you. The moral of the story: in life, many of the obstacles we often encounter usually stem from our own excessive stubbornness and ignorant folly. When others offer a helping hand, we must also be willing to reach out our own hands so that others can really help us.